Hi guys, I'm Jamila. I'm German, grew up in France, have an Arabic name, and I'm learning Lithuanian. So basically, I'm a German with an identity crisis. And just like every year, I want to analyze Lithuania's Eurovision song. This year, I don't have much to do because the song is actually not fully in Lithuanian. There's a part also in English, in German, in Italian, and in Spanish. Like even the title is Spanish, so I don't have much explaining to do. So the writer of this Eurovision song is Lion Czeka. I don't really know. His real name is Tomas Alencikas, and the song has been also co-written by Aurimas Galvelis. And it's called Solo Quiero Más. I'm not a Spanish expert, but it means I just want more out of life. So this is a dramatic, multilingual piece about craving more out of life. And it's a catchy yet introspective kind of anthem that mixes Lithuanian, Spanish, French, Italian, and English. This mix of languages gives the song a borderless feeling, and the goal is obviously to make the viewers feel seen. Because Eurovision usually, most of the songs are English, some are French, and a few countries are brave enough to sing in their mother tongue. So let's listen to the song. So the first line is Tai gazdina vaidenasi visur kur aš esu. So tai means it. Gazdina, it's from the verb gazdinti, to scare. Vaidenasi is from the verb vaidentis, to haunt or to seem. Visur, everywhere. Kur, where. Aš, I. Esu, I am, from the verb būti, to be.
Kas drįsta, tas klausia, dėl ko aš gyvenu.
Second verse is Kas drįsta, tas klausia, dėl ko aš gyvenu. Kas, who or what. Drįsta, it's from the verb drįsti, it means to dare. Tas klausia. Kas tas, who that, so who dares, that asks. So the person who dares asks. Klausia, from the verb klausti, to ask. Dėl ko, because of what. Dėl is always followed by a genitive case. That's why we don't say dėl kas, but dėl ko. Aš, I. Gyvenu, from the verb gyventi, to live. Aš gyvenu, I live. So in total, who dares ask, for what am I living? Tai nežeidžia manęs jau seniai. Tai, again it. Žeidžia, to hurt. Nežeidžia, doesn't hurt. Manęs, me, here in genitive case, because we have the verb nežeidžia, and when a Lithuanian verb is turned into a negative with ne, the word afterwards is in genitive case. So žeidžia ką hurts what, but nežeidžia ko doesn't hurt. In English still what, but in Lithuanian you have to shift to genitive case. And jau, already, but in this context it means anymore. So tai nežeidžia manęs jau seniai. It hasn't hurt me in a long time. Jau seniai, not in a long time.
Tai nežeidžia manęs
right after, almost the same, tai nežaidžia manęs jau. So jau seniai, not for a long time, and just jau anymore. So we have it hasn't hurt me in a long time, followed by it doesn't hurt me anymore.
Vis iš naujo sukuosi, rūke tiesos krantai.
Vis iš naujo sukosi rūke tiesos krantai. Iš naujo, from the beginning or again and again. Iš, out of. Naujas, new. After ish, it's genitive case. Naujas becomes naujo. And iš naujo, again. So I keep spinning again and again. Vis iš naujo sukosi. Rūke tiesos krantai. Rūke is locative case from rūkas, fog. Tiesos means truth. Krantai means shores. So the shores of truth. Vis iš naujo sukosi rūke tiesos krantai. I keep spinning again and again in the fog, the shores of truth. Very mystical.
Sako į vidų, žvelgi ir sako niekad neradai.
Sako į vidų, žvelgi ir rasi, ko niekad nerandai. Sako comes from the verb sakyti, to say. Sako, we don't know who, there's no subject in the sentence. So I guess people in general, they say. Į vidų, žvelgi. They say, look inside. Į vidų, to the inside. Vidus would be nominative case. Į vidų, that's accusative because after I, we use accusative. Žvelgi comes from žvelgti, which means to look. So žvelgi, you look. Ir, and. Rasi comes from the verb rasti. And here it's in future case, you will find. Tai rasi, ko niekad neradai. Niekad is the short form of niekada, never. Neradai comes from rasti, to find. So neradai, what you didn't find. Or never find, because we have niekada, never in front. So all in all, sako į vidų žvelgi, rasi, ko niekad neradai. They say, look inside and you will find what you never found. So introspective.
Griūna gyvenimą pamatau.
Kai viskas griūna, gyvenimą pamatau. Kai, when, viskas, everything. Griūna comes from griūti, means to crumble, to fall apart. Gyvenimą pamatau. Pamatau comes from the verb matyti, and there's pa in front because the action is fulfilled. It has ended, it's in the past, and he sees what? Gyvenimą, in accusative, he sees life. And it means when everything falls apart, I see life.
Ir kuo toliau žiūriu, aš tiesiog noriu daugiau.
Ir kuo toliau žiūriu, ir and, kuo toliau, the further. Žiūriu comes from žiūrėti, to look. Here it's conjugate that first person singular, so I look. So, and the further I look, aš tiesiog noriu daugiau. I, tiesiog, for real, really, just, really depends a bit on the context here. Noriu comes from norėti, again conjugates in present tense, first person singular. I want, aš noriu, daugiau, more. So I just want more. I really want more. I truthfully just want more. Yeah, and then we move on to Spanish.
Solo quiero más.
Solo quiero más, solo, just, only. Quiero, from querer, to like, to love. Depends, más, more. And then it's English, so I guess you're fine.
Even if we're living in a mad world, even if there are no more gods to pray for, solo quiero más. Solo quiero más. Even if we're living in a mad world, even if we're standing as the sky falls, solo quiero más. Solo quiero más. Dolor y alegría, así es la vida.
So, because I'm an idiot, I forgot a verse. So the verse is a Spanish one. It's dolor y alegría, así es la vida. And dolor means pain, y means and, alegría means joy, así means like this, es is. So it comes from ser, the Spanish verb for to be, and la vida is life. And now we have finally some Lithuanian again. Gal lengviau būtų susupti tres. Gal, maybe. Lengviau, easier. Lengva, easy. Lengviau, easier. Būtų, it's from the verb būti, to be. And here it's in conditional, so it means would be. Su, with. Supte tres is an instrumental case of subtitre, which means subtitles. So maybe it would be easier with subtitles. Comme dans un vieux film, la douleur crée la musique qui unit sans mots. Comme, like, dans, in, un vieux film, an old movie, la douleur, the pain, créer, creates, la musique, the music, qui unit, that connects, sans mots, without words.
Solo quiero más. Even if we're living in a mad world, even if there are no more gods to pray for, solo quiero más. Solo quiero más. Even if we're living in a mad world, even if we're standing as the sky falls, solo quiero más. Solo quiero más.
Ich will einfach mehr. So now we have also the German translation of the title. I will, want, einfach, solely, just, only, the same drill, mehr, more. Je veux juste plus. And the French translation of the title, I veux, from the verb vouloir, want, juste, only, just, plus, more. To not confuse with plus, which would mean not anymore. Plus, more, plus, not anymore, both are written exactly the same. Because why not? So now we have some Italian, which is really not my strong suit. Voglio solo di più. Voglio, I want. I don't know what's the infinitive. You will have to Google that. Solo, just, only. Di più, more. Follow me for more Italian. No, don't, really don't. I'm not good at Italian. And we finish with the final sentence in Lithuanian, aš tiesiog noriu daugiau, which we already saw earlier. So, I tiesiog just noriu, want, daugiau, more. And that's it already. I hope you're as excited for Eurovision as I am. And I hope you will support Lithuania. I think not, but at least I will have tried. So enjoy Eurovision, enjoy the multilingual event, enjoy the cross-border view of our beautiful Europe, and see you next year.
Watch out!